weekend down, and then all of a sudden the mind went a bit soft. So, that's what this team can do at times, as much as you try and fight. But, they'll turn around this week.
All right, how's the hamstring, the athlete who hurt his hamstring?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with him, believe it or not.
Well, good.
He's had a, it's fantastic, to be honest. He had a slight back trouble in the pre-season, and he just said he felt the pull, and it felt exactly the same, but it was just like he just got a nerve jammed up in his back, and he could have actually probably played on. 2 years ago, well, my first year when I was here, in our big game, our semi-final, we actually tore his hamstring, so he actually said, I thought he did that. I think it was more of a panic than anything. But all good there, which is, that's good. He's all okay.
How about John Sutton's knee? Is he ready to go?
Nah, he's still probably, well, I'm hoping he'll come back next week. It's been a bit slower than what we expected, actually. Because, when he got first diagnosed, the surgeon said, one surgeon said, look, I'd definitely staple it down, which is the medial ligament, because it came off. And another one said, look, I think we could probably rehab it and get it through. So we chose to take that apart, because if he stapled it down, it would have been eight weeks rather than 6 weeks. So it's 5 weeks this Saturday. So then it'll be 6 weeks the following week. So we're hoping that he'll get back next week. But I've got to say, he's not looking that great as well as the week. But he's been doing all the stuff. He's had all the tips on and all those sorts of things, but he just hasn't had a good response, unfortunately.
All right. What else? Let's see. Everybody's chipped up, you believe? Or I noticed a lot of guys.
Somebody actually asked that. Shannon asked me that this morning when I spoke to them, and they all are. No, I wouldn't say every single one of them. I reckon there's probably 3/4 the boys that do it. There's some that just blatantly think it doesn't work. They don't think it does anything. But as much as I said, no, we're doing it. It's hard to I don't want to fight.
Yeah.
Create moments, but there's a lot of people that don't wear him in the swear line. So you're going to get that amongst the teams, unfortunately, sometimes where some players, Greg Inglis, who was probably not a big believer in it, he wears it, whereas Sam himself now, he's not a big believer of it. So, for Sam, it's hard to say, mate, you wear it. He goes, well, mate, I've been doing this out and along. I go, Sam, you wear it. And he'll wear them, but then I find out later on that he won't be wearing them. So, I don't want to.
Yeah, I got you.
Create dramas. I'm sorry, I said to Sam, mate, just put them on. But then I find from the driver, from Tomo, that he hasn't put them on. So I go, well, mate, is it worth the argument?
Well, he's leaving, so, I don't want to say that with a bad...
Yeah, and that's what I said to Shannon. I said, look, unfortunately, you go through a transitioning stage when you're trying to introduce things that some of your old players or players that are leaving, they go, well, I've never done this before, so why do I need to do it now? I'm going, well, it's all about getting better. But unfortunately, some of them don't have that same buy-in as others, whereas, every single one of the younger boys, they're all doing it. So, in 2 years' time, everyone in the club does it because they're all the new generation coming through.
Yeah. All right, well, three-quarters of them, so like Inglis, he didn't believe in them, but now he wears them, and he's had a hell of a season, that's for sure.
Well, mate, you're going all right, so it just keeps fun, eh? It's nice chips, eh?
Well, it's everything. It's everything.
It's a lot of things, as you know, Mitch. It's everything you put together.
That's exactly right. This just makes it a little...
Bring everything together, and the boys are putting the ice on. Troy's putting the ice on before the games, and that's working around. The boys actually, I think they actually really believe in that, probably more than the chips, to be honest, at the moment. But you don't really, because you can't see anything from what the chips do to you, it's a tough one.
Well, there's one thing I told you, that at the end of the game, you'll see the difference. Third, 20 minutes left, that, and the next day, them not being so beat up. That's another.
Well, it's interesting you say that, because one thing that, has been a strength of ours is that we come home strong, and we didn't play smart on the weekend, and that's why. Mate, 10 minutes ago, I thought we'd win that game, even though it was going to be an ugly one. But we didn't do the things that, there was a couple of young blokes who took ridiculous options, and they didn't do the things we're capable of doing. So, that was a big learning curve for a number of our young guys. That's why, I'd like to think we're going to bounce out of this game, because some of the younger boys who are only 18, 19, they didn't wake up. This isn't just, kids play with what we've probably been doing in the last month. We've just been completely dominating. Then all of a sudden they're coming up with these trick shots. Where's this all from? We don't do that.
Yeah.
Along with the learning of what happened on the weekend, and that came because of a bit of panic. All of a sudden this team's coming at us and we're as dominant as what we had been. So they've tried these things rather than going, let's just get the process.
It could be good that it was a loss now instead of 2 or 3 weeks down the road.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, we got to make it that niche. That's as simple as that, really. We've got to use this and go, well, here's the wake-up call that we needed, and not only get on with it again. So,
all right, real quick.
Now we've got two big games coming, and then the finals.
Yeah. So the finals, that'll start September.
2 weeks we play Canterbury this Thursday. We play the Roosters the following Thursday. The week after we start the finals.
All right. If you win out, and is there any way you're going to wind up in first?
Yes, possibly. If we win both these games and Manly lose one, and the way they're playing at the moment, there's every chance we could end up first. So that's what we're chasing, mate. And that's what I love.
Then you get that bye week.
We had that in our friggin' hands on the weekend, but we gave it up. Couldn't believe it. That's what.
Yeah, that's for sure. I was shocked at the outcome of that game. Real quick, have you gotten anybody my invoice, and are they planning on paying me?
Yeah. There's some stuff. Tomo's he's put some invoices in yesterday. So all the chips and all the things that I think Troy and Ben have been organising, that's being sorted out. So I'm not quite sure what ended up being the outcome of that. I know Troy and Ben were sorting through that. So I've left it to those two to get it sorted. But I know Troy put some invoices in yesterday or whenever it was.
All right.
He's assured me that things have gone through. So I'll ask him again tomorrow, Mitch, and I'll find out where he's at with that. But I know Ben and he have been talking about that constantly for the last week.
All right. Well, cool. Well, you got the game in 3 days, and good luck, and let's go win, man.
Yeah, definitely. All right, Mitch. Thanks, mate.
All right, buddy. See ya.